Thomson Bible, Matthew chapter 13. And on the same day, Jesus, having gone out of the house, sat down by the seaside. But such great multitudes flocked to him that he went on board the vessel and sat down. And all the multitude stood on the shore. And he spake many things to them in parables, saying, Behold, the sower went out to sow. And as he was sowing, some grains fell on the highway, and the birds came and devoured them. And others fell on rocky ground, where they had little earth. These sprang up immediately, because they had no depth of soil. But soon as the sun arose, they were scorched, and for want of root withered away. And some fell among the thorns, and the thorns sprang up and choked them. And some fell on good ground, and yielded increase, some 100, some 60, and some 30-fold. Whoever hath ears to hear, let him hear. Then the disciples accosted him, saying, Why speakest thou to them in parables? And he in reply said to them, To you it hath been granted to know the secrets of the reign of the heavens, but to them it hath not been granted. For to him who improveth, more shall be given, and he shall abound. But from him who improveth not, even that which he hath shall be taken. To them I speak in parables for this reason, because they overlook what they see, and are inattentive to what they hear, and they do not understand. And in them is fulfilled this prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, Hearing you shall hear, though ye may not understand, and seeing you shall see, though you may not perceive. For the heart of this people is callous, and their ears are dull of hearing, and they have shut their eyes, that for a while they may not see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and return, that I may heal them. But blessed are your eyes, because they see, and your ears, because they hear. For verily I say to you, many prophets and righteous men have earnestly desired to see what you see, and have not seen them, and to hear what you hear, and have not heard them. Hear then the parable of the sower. When any one heareth the doctrine of the kingdom, and doth not mind it, the evil one cometh and snatcheth away what was sown in his heart. This is the meaning of that sown on the highway. And that sown on rocky ground denoteth him who, upon hearing the word, receiveth it at first with joy, but not having it rooted in him, it is only temporary. And when tribulation and persecution cometh on account of the word, he is immediately stumbled. And that sown among thorns denoteth him who heareth the word, but worldly care and the delusion of riches choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. But that sown on good ground denoteth him who heareth and mindeth the word, and who beareth fruit, and bringeth forth, one 100, and another 60, and another 30-fold. Another parable he stated to them, saying, the reign of the heavens may be compared to a man sowing good seed in his field. But when the men were asleep, his enemy came and sowed darnel among the wheat, and went away. And when the blade sprung up and put forth the ear, then the darnel appeared. Whereupon the servants of the householder came and said to him, Master, didst thou not sow good seed in thy field? Whence then hath it darnel? And he said to them, An enemy hath done this. Then the servants said to him, Is it thy pleasure then that we go and weed it out? And he said, No. Perhaps in weeding out the darnel, you may pull up the wheat with it. Let them both grow together till the harvest. And at the season for reaping, I will say to the reapers, Gather the darnel first, and bind it in bundles to be burned. Then gather the wheat into my barn. Another parable he stated to them, saying, The reign of the heavens is like a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which is indeed the smallest of all seeds, but which, when grown, is the largest of the herbs, and becometh a tree, so that the birds of the air come and take shelter among the branches. Another parable he stated to them, saying, The reign of the heavens is like leaven, which a woman took and covered up in 3 measures of meal, till the whole was leavened. All these things Jesus spake to them in parables, and did not speak to them without a parable, so that there was a full accomplishment of that which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth with parables. I will utter things kept hid from the foundation of the world. Then Jesus dismissed the multitude, and went into the house, and his disciples came to him and said, Explain to us the parable of the darnel in the field. And he answering said to them, He who soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, and the darnel are the children of the evil one. The enemy who sowed it is the devil. The harvest is the conclusion of the age, and angels are the reapers. As the darnel therefore is gathered and burned with fire, so shall it be at the conclusion of this age. The Son of Man will send his angels, and they will gather out of his kingdom all the stumbling blocks, and the workers of iniquity, and cast them into the fiery furnace. Weeping and gnashing of teeth will be there. Then shall the righteous shine like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Whoever hath ears to hear, let him hear. Again, the kingdom of the heavens is like treasure hid in the field, which, when a man found, he concealed, and for joy thereof goeth away and selleth all that he hath, and purchaseth that field. Again, the kingdom of the heavens is like a merchant in quest of fine pearls, who, having met with one of great value, went and sold all that he had and purchased it. Again, the kingdom of the heavens is like a sweep net cast into the sea, which enclosed fishes of every kind, which, when it was full, they dragged to the shore, and then sitting down, gathered the good into vessels, and threw the bad away. So shall it be at the conclusion of this age. The angels will go forth and sever the wicked from among the righteous and cast them into the fiery furnace. Weeping and gnashing of teeth will be there. Jesus saith to them, Have you understood all these? They say to him, Yes, Master. Then he said to them, Every scribe then who is instructed for the kingdom of heaven is like a master of a family who bringeth out of his treasury things new and old. Now when Jesus had finished these parables, he departed thence, and being come into his own country, he taught them in their synagogues, so that they were astonished, and said, Whence hath this man this wisdom and these miraculous powers? Is not this the carpenter's son? Is not his mother called Mary, and his brethren James and Joses, and Simon and Judas? And his sisters, are they not all among us? Whence then hath this man all these things? And they were stumbled at him. Thereupon Jesus said to them, A prophet is not without honor, save in his own country and in his own family. So he did not perform many miracles there because of their unbelief.